good snow falling Saturday afternoon, evening. Well, snow falling over in the Ozarks just a little bit. We had a nice gush of windy snow this morning and a downpour of a storm last night. I know that Eureka got a little bit of snow. Some other places in Arkansas, Fayetteville, Springdale. Let's see, were there some more blizzards somewhere else? I think in Oklahoma. No, Oklahoma, Ohio, something like that. Well, anyway, all right, let's just get this party started. Woohoo! Okay, so let's get this party started with what time is it, everybody? We have always had our slogan, the time is always now time. Yes. Okay, so let's get ready. Here we go. We're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy. Woohoo! And again, we're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy. Yes, we are. I'm happy. You're happy. And a third time, we're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y. We're happy. Yes, we are. I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy because every little cell in our body's happy. Every little cell in our body's well. Every little cell in your body's healthy. Every little cell in your body's well. You feel so good. I feel so well because every little cell in our body's well. Yes, they are, because happy cells make happy people and healthy, harmonious cells. Absolutely. Okay, so I hope Chase and Tony, Hussein, feel the love, see the love, love the love. Hussein and Jeanette, let's get Katie, where are you? Come on, Katie, because she is going to have some insight for us as well. And I would love some insight from many of you, and maybe this may be a little bit out of some people's worldly thinking realm. And if it is, that's okay. These will be some thoughts to ponder. Remember, I'm not saying that everything that I say and do is 100% accurate, but I am telling you that everything that I tell you is based all on my personal experiences. So I love to share with you all what I have experienced, what I have learned, and what I have witnessed. Therefore, take that for what it is. But you know, I would not steer you in the wrong direction. And it's very interesting because a lot of different, like I said, over the past couple of months, it has just been everything's very eye-opening, very eye-awakening. There's just a lot of things that just keep getting better and better and better, and it's just very interesting, to say the least, because life is life. Lindsay Hendricks, it's so good to see you. Where is Nancy? You too. Oh my goodness, Lindsay and Nancy, you must call me. You must call me. The story just gets better and better and better all the time. All the time, all the time, as you know. So give me a call, Lindsay and Nancy, for sure. I had to do these other invites for just a moment. Anyway, yes, Lindsay and Nancy, give me a call, because you will want to know. Yes. Okay. All right. So Lindsay, Nancy, oh, love you. Mwah, love you so much. Beautiful girls. Love you, love you, love you. What are you up to these days? Let me know. Give me a call before I go out of the country. Let's get together somehow, some way. So let's get this party started, and you all call me and I'll give you the updates on everything else that's going on. Okay. All right. So tonight's episode is about time. Well, it's always about time, because our slogan is the time is always now, right? We've been teaching this for quite some time. Time seems to be in all of our languages, because our philosophy is that the time is always now. If you want to do something, do it now. If you want to re-sculpt your body, mind, heart, and soul, do it now. You want to change those eating habits, do it now. And there's no time like now time. Why put off until tomorrow when you can do it now? And I understand that certain things fall in a line and in order of appearance, if you will. Okay, so for the past couple of months, well, few months, I have ventured on some other courses. I do all of these silently. I don't tell anybody what I'm doing because I want to experience myself and learn other things and get a little bit of mastery on some of the classes that I've learned before I pass it on to you all. And I love to go to different classes because I love to get other people's insight, obviously, because if we're not learning, we're not growing. And I love to read. I love to go to classes. I love to go to online courses and get all of the knowledge that I can fill my brain with. Okay. All right. So, warning, well, it's not a warning, but just an FYI, this episode also is not for the timid, just like we tell you our feet. Hey, Felon, how are you? Is my amazing boyfriend there? Tony, are you there? Are you there? Are you there? Let me know. We just did the happy song for you. Happy, happy birthday to my back catcher, Helen. Happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy birthday. Happy, happy birthday. It's your naked day. Yay! I just made that up. I love making up new songs. So anyway, there you go, Helen. Happy birthday to you. Okay, time. Remember, we have been talking, well, I did a posting earlier today in regard to some of the classes that I've been going through and what my amazing instructor was teaching me, Marie, and I have another mentor. It's not to be confused with my in-life person mentor, Marie Haygood. This is another Marie that teaches these classes about universal laws, and we'll go into that a little bit later on in another episode. But this is going, Joyce, so good to see you, Joyce. Good to see you on here. Yes, Tony, awesome. Love you all. Okay, so yeah, we'll have other classes about or other episodes on here. It will be on the YouTube channel because, like I said, I'm transitioning. All of these videos will be on the YouTube channel. Therefore, we will get them downloaded for you or get them transitioned over here. Time. I mean, things just get so much more clear and awakening every single day. And I was actually speaking to my amazing, beautiful, lovely soul of a friend, Marie Haygood, today. And we came up with some very logical, sensible conclusions. And we were both talking with each other and we wanted to share with each other. And it was so amazing. Like God just told her to call me at this certain time that she called me today. I was in deep prayer, deep meditation. And Katie, get on here. Let's see if she's coming. Let's see, Katie, let me get her on here. Anyway, I was having deep prayer and deep meditation today, and we were drawn together because of the snow, and it was a ghost town today. I decided to really just not, I raised the curtains later on and I opened up. However, I decided to just really shut myself in. I'm like, well, I'm already here. Let me go make the best of it. And I just went into deep prayer, deep meditation with God and the universe, and had a lot of talks. I've been doing this for the past, several weeks. Of course, I do it all the time, but I've been having a lot of me time, obviously, lately, a lot of me time and alone time with God and the universe and my awesome angels of protection. Anyway, we were drawn together. Let me come to the. Okay, I had to let her know that. All right, so I'm done. Okay, so it was very interesting that, hey, Brenda, so glad you could join. It was very interesting the way Marie and I just really couldn't wait to tell each other, but we didn't tell each other ahead of time of what we were going to talk to each other about today. Like, she didn't know that I was going through these classes She didn't know of all the meditation and everything that I was doing today, but actually she did know because we are so connected on a soul level. And we've been speaking in here about you can create your own reality, correct? We know this. You create what you want in life. You create your ups, you create your downs. You manifest what you are thinking because thoughts becomes things, make them good. And we've always said this. And it is a lot to grasp and a lot to wrap your head around. However, it is so, 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 so true. And then, of course, our slogan, the time is always now. And back to the this is not for the timid, because what I'm about to share with you leave you scratching your head maybe and be like, where the heck did she come from? Like, what the heck? Oh, well, what the heck is wrong with her? She's just flown over the cuckoo's nest. No, I haven't. I'm very colorful, very outspoken, and very willing to learn. And I accept all of your feedback and all of your opinions and what you think of these. I know Jeanette has a lot of insight on this. So please give me any feedback that you wish, Jeanette. Okay, so this is not for the timid because it's just a lot to grasp, a lot to wrap your head around. However, for those of you that are Christian, the awesome mentor, Marie Haygood, she is that as well. So before you toss me out the door and before you um, just diss me whatsoever, please think on this in a very logical, godly, and loving sense, okay? Because my mentor, my awesome friend, lovely soul, Marie, is a very profound Christian, but she gets it. She gets the other side, and she gets the God factor, the God power. And I'm not saying that she is totally correct and that she is the say all be all end all. I'm just letting you know from a Christian's point of view, Marie, we totally resonate. We totally get a lot of things. And so you can take it with whatever it's worth to you. You can take it and do whatever. I just ask you to refrain from tossing it out the door, because if you really sit back and ponder this, you can understand how the universal laws work. And I'm going to have to tell you, I am a little bit guilty of not really trusting in the universal laws. I do trust in them, and I have trusted in them, and that's what manifested a lot of things in my life, and that's what manifested the relationships that I have had and the marriages that I have had, that I do have now. It has manifested what is going on in my life now. However, also I have a subconscious that I have fed it full of garbage. I've fed it full of false promises, of falsehoods. I have fed it. Natasha, so good to see you, Natasha. But I've fed my subconscious full of a filing cabinet of lies, because I am one to get ahead of myself. And I'll just let you know that, no matter what anybody thinks or says or wants to make assumptions of, please refrain from making assumptions. But, Jonathan was very, very right on a lot of things. He actually taught me a lot, and he is the one that really taught me really to dive deeper and to really get out of the time factor. Ironically, he's in the time factor now, but anyway, he taught me a lot of things as far as some things just don't exist. And it's all made up in your head, Gypsy. It's all made up in your head. He would tell me over and over and over, you're just making this up in your head. Okay, maybe some of the things I was making up in my head. And maybe, some things are yet to be up for debate. I don't know. But I'm just letting you know that a lot of that really resonated with me, and different journeys that I've gone on has enlightened me and has allowed me to open my complete heart and soul. And I'm just like, I'm yours, God. I'm totally yours. I'm totally yours with the angels and the universe. I'm totally okay. Whatever it is that's supposed to happen, just please be gentle. Please be gentle, and just please give me wisdom, knowledge, and discernment so that I can pass this on to other people, so that I can pass this on to my own self, and that it can get in my heart and soul and body and mind. And so that's what I have been really praying about and meditating on. And so this thing about time, this is what Maria and I came up with today. So Maria, we were just talking, oh, how does that sound, Maria? Or Marie, how does that sound, Lynette, Gypsy? We were like, oh yeah, that's good. And so we're just sitting there. in silence for a moment. And Marie's like, I got it. We are creating our now being. We have a free will that is a total gift from God. Remember, we talk about that a lot. That's a no-brainer. That's common sense or common knowledge. It should be. We are creating our free will, our now being, which is a free will as a gift of God. And therefore, our free will, and God has no time limit. Remember, the universal laws have no time. A, a certain friend today told me about, he made an analogy, and it was so, and he's going to know who this is. You know who you are. You know who you are. I don't know if you want me to mention, but he told me, he said, an apple is an apple sitting in a table. It ripens, then it rots, then becomes mush. It never stops being an apple. Time in this world is the judgment of God. It's not heaven or hell we fear. It's time. Why do you think eternity is offered as a prize or a fate? Those really deep, profound words, I thought. Very thought-provoking. Okay, and so it goes back to our discussion with Marie. She even gets it that, you know, everything that you say, well, that was in the past. That was in the past. Was it? How do you know it was in the past? Because time doesn't exist. Man put those all these hands on the time clock. God did not have any hands on the time clock. Sure, some of you can go back and say, well, you said, you know, you created the whatever in 7 days, Gypsy. Okay, I don't recall any time factors being written. Time has no beginning and it has no ending. And we always say time will tell. Time does tell a lot, because as time goes on, it tells the story of the ever unfolding energies of the universe. And it's just so flippin' amazing. We are the God power. God gave us power. We are the God factor. We have energies that we can use to create so much abundance, to create our own reality. It is up to us with our free will, though, to create the reality that is in awesome harmony with God, the planet, humanity, and our highest and best now. Yes, yes, yes. So what I am about to tell you, you can think whatever you desire to think. But what if I told you that you have the power and you have the mind to change what you think happened in the past? That's what Marie said. She said, the past is just the past. But what do you think? Hey, Kate, how are you? Where is KT? Hi, Kate. I'm so happy to see you. My Memphian friend. You're awesome. You're amazing. What if I told you that you can change what you think happened in a circumstance from your so-called past? Think about that for a minute. Anybody have any questions, any comments or thoughts on that? Okay. Let's see. All right, so before we go on a little bit farther, time is an illusion. An illusion. Hello, hello, hello. I'm so happy to see you. Happy that you're here. How is everything in Memphis? How are my awesome Memphian friends? Tell them all I said hi. Love them, love them, love them. Love you, mean it. Okay, so time is an illusion. And when we can grasp that, and we can really see that time really is an illusion. Oh, you have appointments, you have timelines, you have schedules, whatever, whatever, whatever. Jewel, so good to see you. I love you, Jewel, my comforting angel. Jewel has been a godsend, really, literally, like literally a godsend and a comforting angel. So thank you so much, Jewel. See, I learn every day and people get manifested into my life every day. And I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, because every day gets better and better and brighter and brighter. And then I learn what happened and I learn that I can actually change what once was. Don't believe me? Well, let's try it. We won't do an experiment right here because it does take a little bit of effort. It takes a little bit of patience and it takes a little bit of peace that passes all understanding. Yeah, Jaguar, he told me that. Just have the peace that passes all understanding, and then you'll understand why. Funny what we learn from our soulmates, our twin flames, and funny how we don't think about it until a later time. Yeah, very interesting. But what do you think about actually being able to change, reverse what episode occurred in your life? How the outcome. Am I saying change history? I don't know. I'm saying change the future. But I'm saying reverse what happened in a circumstance, whether you caused it to happen or whether somebody else caused it to happen. It is possible to change and reverse a circumstance that happened that you think happened in the past. The past? No, it's not in the past. It's here. The future is here. The time is always now. Absolutely. Do we know what the future holds? I'm not really sure about that. I have to do some more studying. Brenda says perception of a past event has changed, if that's what you're getting at. No, not exactly, Brenda. Kind of, sort of. Kind of, sort of. The perception of a past event. What I am really talking about is that it doesn't matter if it happened in the past because it can be changed. I know it's a hard one to swallow. It's a really hard one to grasp. And it took me a little while going through these classes to really let it sink in and let me feel it. So I've been doing a lot of deep diving meditation over the past few weeks, and it has been so profound. And I just cannot, I am speaking with Africa right now. um, okay, forgive me. Thank you for allowing me that little interaction right there with my amazing friend Matthew from Mathia from the Ivory Coast in Africa. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Okay, so Brenda, that is partially correct because we do want to change perceptions because everything that we see, do, feel, breathe, experience is all a perception of how we are going to feel. And a lot of people react in a certain situation. Life is about attitude. And when we react on things that have happened to us, seemingly, then we make rash decisions. It is best to take that attitude of life and look at it as time doesn't exist and think about it for a moment before we react. So life is an attitude of our reactions on how we perceive things of what is happening. And it's a matter of perception and a matter of reacting or not reacting as to how the rest of the events are going to unfold and manifest in our lives. Okay? Does that make sense? So I have been experimenting with some things, and Jewel, she knows, she has seen it, and she's taught me what to do on a couple of things. I've done my own experiences as well. And I'm going to tell you that our energy, our God-powered energy, abso-freaking-lutely is profound. We can create, we can manifest whatever we desire. However, there is one very, very, very important rule, if you will, or a law, but it's a rule. In order to manifest this, we must be fully in the belief and faith mode. We must fully have faith and belief and positivity that whatever we are desiring is going to happen, and we are trusting God and the universe that that is going to happen, as long as it is for our highest and best now, and as long as it is in love, light, peace, and harmony. Then what we are desiring to manifest in our lives is absolutely going to take place. It's going to happen. But we have to be in that belief mode, and goodness always prevails. The light does always shine. Now, when we have a little bit of negativity or doubt in our minds, Jeanette, or it has already happened. Yes, yes, yes. Jeanette says, or it has already happened. That's absolutely right. But we're not sure that it's already happened because we're too busy wondering, and we're too busy fighting our own consciousness to say, well, I wonder if that's going to happen. I wonder if I can really do this. I wonder if he's going to do this. I wonder if she's going to do this, because we're too busy in the wonder instead of just letting it be. Just being in the moment and having 100% fully open mind, heart, body, and soul to embrace and enjoy the amazing energy and energy fields that God has given us so diligently. So has it already happened, or has it not? Jeanette says, or it has already happened. And that's how we have to look at things. Absolutely. It has already happened. And we are the outcome of that. Does that make sense? Outcome, income of that. Jeanette, if we manifest that it has already happened, it will manifest faster. That's absolutely right. I did, everybody on here almost knows what I did in times past to manifest someone back. I've been putting other things to the test just to see what would happen if it was just a fluke. I don't believe in flukes. I don't believe in coincidences, and I don't believe in all of those falsehoods out there. Because there are reasons why things happen. Everything does happen for a reason, not an accident, not a fluke, not a coincidence. So I have been doing a lot of experiments silently on my own. Oh my goodness, absolutely, positively. If we manifest that it already has happened, it will manifest faster. Yes, indeed. Or has it already happened? I will admit, I did cause an eruption. I did cause a Mount St. Helens, whatever kind of volcano you want to call it, to erupt. I did that. I do take responsibility for that. Was I experimenting? Not really. I was questioning as if wondering if something had already happened or not. And just like Jeanette said, or has it already happened? In that instant in my life, over a month ago, something had already happened, but I just wasn't aware that it had already happened. But I created it and manifested it to be happening in the here and now at that certain point, because it had already happened. But I didn't realize that. I just created it to be in the knowledge and presence of a lot of people, or a couple of people, should I say. Does that make sense? So I do take responsibility for that. However, I am going to change what I think happened in the past. It really didn't happen in the past. It's happening right now, right here and now. And the universal laws are unwavering. They are sound, they are set, they are not going to change ever, ever, ever. That's just the way the universal laws work. Unlike man's laws, they can be broken, they can be changed, they can be bent, they can be manipulated, they can be twisted. The universal laws absolutely will stand, and it happens. No, there's nothing you can do to manipulate it. There's nothing that you can do to take it away. There's nothing that you can do to bend it or break it. And we'll get into other episodes. Universal laws. There are two sets of universal laws, and there's a universal set of laws that we'll talk about later that you can somewhat try to manipulate. But let's get back on the time factor. Man put those hands on time and gave us hours. You know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Really? Who said to do that? Maybe it makes it easier to make appointments. Maybe it makes it easier to see when the sun comes up and the sun goes down. Yeah, the sun goes up and down. The earth doesn't rotate around it. You ever wonder why the sun sets and the sun rises? Because the sun sets and the sun rises. Literally, the sun goes up and the sun comes down. And it rotates around. We don't. Okay, so anyway, that's in another subject. Hey, Daryl Marble. Just thought you would want to have that little tidbit of information so you know what I am doing over here. And want you to come to our Fijian retreats, Daryl Marble, to enlighten the people about the sun setting, rising, and about the awesomeness of our wonderful earth that we have been lied to about. Okay, so anyway, back to our regularly scheduled program. The time factor. Do you believe that you can reverse a situation that happened in your so-called past? Was it your past? Feel the love, feel the love. Ooh, I love the angry and the sad. Angry and sad? Is that Chase on here? Is Chase on here giving angry and sad? Is Tony on here giving angry and sad? Who's angry? Who's sad? We're all happy. We're zippy, zippy, zappy, happy. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, Surreal Peters. I'll be back to Fiji Wonderland in the end of February. Love you, love you, love you. Jim Rex Road, it's so good to see you on here. Yay. Okay, so Joyce, so good to see you. Yay, I love you all. Love you, mean it. You all are super amazing. Joyce, you'll have to go back and rewind this and look at the beginning of the time factor on here, Joyce. You're definitely going to want to do some more deeper diving on this subject. Okay, so how many of you on here, is this way over your head? Or how many of you on here thinks that it is absolutely possible, love you, absolutely possible to reverse what you think happened in the past? Do you think that we have a past? Hey, I was guilty of that. I don't want to say guilty. No, none of us are guilty. I was a victim of the past, keeping it in my own mind, thinking that, well, the past is the past. No, it's now. We have been taught that by man. Did universe, did God, did spirit, did source tell us to put the past in the past? Okay, forgive and forget. Yes, absolutely. And what has happened, but it doesn't mean that what has happened. Right? Does that make any sense to you all? Katie, okay, Katie, been looking for you. Katie is on here. Tune in. You might have to tune in later, Katie, so you can do some comments on here about what I was talking about in the beginning of this program about time has no factor, has no meaning. It's all an illusion. It's an illusion. Man made this illusion. What we are living in is this fixed illusion. It is a creation of man. Hello, beautiful, lovely. Oh, Jeanette says, I have personally heard past traumas. I personally healed past traumas and the memories of them complete. Yes. Okay. I'm not saying that things didn't happen a long time ago. I'm not saying that those things didn't happen, but yes, you can heal past traumas. And Jeanette is such an amazing spirit, and she is really in the awakening and in the know, and she does a lot of things to help heal people. So thank you for that, Jeanette. Yes, you can heal past traumas, but when we truly get out of our whirlwind of this mind that we think we're living in this time factor, get out of it. Seriously, we can get out of it. We can We can be manifesting generators, all of us. We can change circumstances. We really can. Now I'm working on certain circumstance that I'm changing right now in the here and now. I'm literally working very diligently on changing this certain circumstances that I created. I created it when I'm changing it because that didn't happen. It never happened because something else actually happened. It's going to be really fun. And I'm just waking up every day now. I've been waking up for the past 3 weeks. And the first 6, I was kind of like, wondering, kind of in a daze and a fog. For the past 3 weeks, I've been waking up like super excited. And that's what Maria and I were talking about today. Super excited about, oh my goodness, I can't wait to wake up to see what this day is going to bring, see what is going to happen on this day of what I have created in my dream world or what I have created in my manifesting, in my meditation, in my prayer and outreach to God in the universe. So I'm so excited as every day comes around to see what that day is going to bring and unfold. I know, it kind of gets you really excited, gets you really giddy. It's like certain things in your life just make you just all jolly and giddy and happy for joy. Hello, beautiful Katie. Okay, so thank you for that tidbit, Jeanette. Okay, Brenda says streaming is affecting my viewing. Get back on. Okay, yes. Okay, I understand. Different weather and stuff going on. Okay, so KT, give us your insight on time, and you are the one that says it's an illusion as well. KT. I have such a terrible connection. Definitely coming back to this. A lot of people are having bad connections. Is it me or is it all of your internet? Is it my internet? It's right, but I don't know. We have a snowstorm today, so I don't know. It could be my internet. Am I coming in plain for other people to see? Hussein, Jim, Joyce, am I coming in okay? I don't know. So anyway, definitely come back to this. I hope that is coming in clear and you all can actually hear this. Because I definitely want you to share this video, send it out to whoever, everybody, all over, for the world to see. It's not for the timid, but it is for the timid. It is for everybody. Everybody absolutely needs to hear this. Jeanette, am I coming in clear? I just have a slight delay. Well, I wonder if it's me. I don't understand. I mean, I have full bars. It says I have full bars and I'm connected very well. It's high speed. I don't know. Go figure. But we had that snowstorm today, so who knows? And it was a very bad windstorm too. Kate, coming in plain over here. Okay, so I guess it's just okay. Joyce says it's coming in plain, and Kate says it's coming in plain. So I guess it must be where different people are. Did you get more snow out there, Jeanette and Brenda? Did you all get more winds and rain and different stuff? We had a rainstorm last night. So anyway, time. All right, Katie, it's me, winter weather advisory here. Okay, it's you. You're so funny. Anyway, Katie has a lot of insights, and Katie, everybody go friend my friend Katie. She makes these amazing, what are they called, Katie? She makes healing modules. She makes, shoot, I'm going to get them for the shop, and I have a couple of them for myself. Katie, what the heck do you make? Go and friend Katie. She is amazing. And also Jeanette has some awesome jewelry. Okay, good. Thank you, Katie. Go hit Jeanette up. We're going to be showcasing Jeanette's jewelry, her healing jewelry, over here at Breath of Green at 104 North Commercial Street. So in the springtime and summertime, we will be having Jeanette's amazing healing jewelry over here. Oh, Orgone generators is what Katie makes. So everybody get hooked up with Katie and get your Orgone generators. Satellite internet in the woods. Oh, gotcha. You're in the woods. Oh, you're in North Mississippi? Why the heck did I think you were in Australia? I don't know. I thought you were there. We need to hook up, Katie, for reals. Anyway, yeah. Okay, so Katie is not in Australia. That's my friend Katie that's in Australia. Anyway, Katie, get everybody connected to your website and your Orgone generators of what you do on that healing. And Jeanette, show everybody your amazing healing jewelry that you create in your stones. Definitely your stones. Okay, so back to our time. Oh, it's just so amazing. Whenever you can wrap your brain around this and you can wrap your body, heart, and soul around this time factor, it just like makes you jump for joy and get up to see what in the world the next day. Of course, we have to sleep because we have to regenerate our bodies. We have to regenerate our organs. We have to regenerate our minds and spirits. So of course, we must sleep in order to make it through the rest of the day and night, because we do have day and night. The sun comes up, the sun goes down, and then we have the moonlight. Oh, by the way, everybody get ready for Sunday Monday, January 20th and 21st for the full blood moon. And this is the time of awakening. This is the time of absolute healing. This is the time of purging. This is the time of plot twist, definite plot twist. And I am super excited to see what the plot is going to twist around for myself and my being. So definitely you want to come to the creek with us, or if you can't physically make it to the creek with us, physically make it somewhere and get online with us, or get on phone with us, or just get in our body, mind, and spirit with us so we can all be out at the same time under the vastness of the amazing blood moon light on Sunday and Monday midnight. So there you go. Okay, so Joyce, I'm excited too. Yes, yay, Joyce. We will definitely be together forever. I'll love you forever. Anyway, that's my song. Okay, so back to the time factor. How many of you think that you can actually reverse what happened in a certain circumstance? And I'm not talking about how you perceive that. I'm talking about literally turning it around as if something else manifested. What do you think about that? Any thoughts? Because after all, time is an illusion. This entire world that we live in under man's law is all an illusion. Remember, what man has been teaching you, what man has been feeding into your brain is really an illusion. Mirror, mirror. It's all smoke and mirrors. The only thing that you can be sure of is God, the universe, and amazing angels, and yourself. And that things do happen. And I know we all get caught up in our own whirlwinds of our own delusions, our own dilemmas, our own falsehoods. I am one of those people that did that. It was brought to my attention that that was really what I was doing. Even though I teach you not to do that, I understand how it is so easy to get wrapped up in your own mind and your own false thoughts. And, I am sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. And thank you. But what I've been doing lately is to myself. I am sorry to me. Please forgive me. Thank me, meaning my higher self. And I love me, meaning my higher self. So that's what I've been doing. I've been turning the Ho'oponopono prayer around on me. Absolutely, Jeanette. Anything is possible. Okay, Kate Pfeiffer, what do you mean? Like an example. Okay, what do I mean about changing the past? Okay, tune in a little bit earlier. Go back and rewind this also, Kate, to watch the beginning of this episode, and where I am talking about time is an illusion, and time is not created by God. It is created by man. So what I'm talking about, Kate, is actually using our God power, our energy, our conscious, subconscious, opening up that filing cabinet from our subconscious, tossing everything out, tossing it out, and really being in alignment with the universe, God, and humanity, and all of our God powers, and literally going into the spiritual realm and literally thinking about something so profound that happened. It could have been a day ago, it could have been a week ago, a month ago, 2 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, wherever. Think on that. Get all of the other clutter out of your brain, out of your heart, out of your mind, out of everything. And think on how you would have liked the situation to end. If there was a catastrophe that happened in your life, if there was a explosion that happened in your life, if there was a setback that happened in your life, think about that episode that happened. If there was a breakup that happened in your life, if your spouse left you, if your boyfriend or girlfriend left you, or if you caused your spouse to leave you, or if you caused your boyfriend or girlfriend to leave you, or if you wanted to change your health and you got on a roller coaster snowball effect, and you started, getting very, very toxic and very sick. So think about those episodes that happen in your life, visualize it, concentrate it, see it as if it was clear as crystal, and think about how you would have liked that story to, quote, end. But it's still not ending because it hasn't finished. There's never a finish line. because it's still going around and around. Remember at the beginning of the song, he said, what goes around goes around and around and around. Didn't necessarily say what goes around comes around. What goes around keeps going around. So think about that for a moment. So Kate, what I am meaning is that it is possible to go back in our spiritual world, in our spiritual mind, in our God energy that we have, because we're all created from energy. And God, the creator, literally blew in our being from their breath into our being. So with that being said, obviously we have some great healing energies and powers that are brought to us by God in the universe. So I am talking about literally being able to reverse a situation that happened in your life. So I won't keep you on here too much longer. Kate, I understand what you're saying. I love it all. Oh, awesome, Kate. Yay. Well, I'm not going to keep you on here too much longer. I want to be keeping these videos now under an hour. I used to have them for an hour, and I want to not well, listen to me. See, it's so easy to get caught up in man's time. I'm not going to keep you on here too much longer. I used to have them for an hour or under an hour, but you know what? Time is an illusion. It's what you make of it. And we've always have time to do everything that we desire to do. We always have the time to do whatever it is that is going to benefit our highest and best now. But what I'm talking about on this episode is reversing time. Joyce, we are going to show you how to do that. It's going to take me a little bit more steadfastness and to be able to really see what I am talking about with my own experiences that I am about to embark on, which I've been embarking on them for a few months now. And I really dove deeper into going through these courses, and it just has reiterated what I was already teaching, only not as deep and profound as what I am about to be teaching. We're going to learn more about this at the Art of Health Restoration on our Art of Health Restoration retreats in Fiji. So you definitely want to get involved in those. We can do online courses. We're also going to have our first 10-day retreat in Fiji Wonderland, April 5th through the 15th. So definitely want to take advantage of that. We have some great deals to offer you all, so stay tuned for that. So anyway, we'll be discussing more about the time factor in Fiji on our retreats, and I'll be discussing more about the time factor in our next live video. I want to hear back from you all about how you think, and if you think time is an illusion, and if you think that it is possible to reverse some past situations that happen. I no longer believe in the past. I believe in the here and now. The past, it's still here. But what we choose to create of it right here and now is how it is going to resonate with us. Does that make sense? Well, just think on that. Think on those things. Does anybody have any more questions, any comments, any insights whatsoever? I know Katie will be on here, and I know Jeanette will be having more insights, but please let me know. Inquiring minds do want to know from all outlets, from everyone. But just try to follow me through and stick with me and ponder those things about how time is an illusion and how you can really generate higher powers and higher energy, all from God and the universe. Okay? Well, it is time for us to wrap it up. It is time, because it is time now. The time is now for us to wrap things up. So I love each and every one of you very, very much. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you, Jeanette. I really appreciate it. Everybody go follow Jeanette. Jeanette has some great insight. She is definitely a pure spirit, a true soul spirit. Love her very much. Cannot wait to see you in person, Jeanette. So anyway, I cannot wait to get your amazing healing jewelry over here, as well as orgone generators from Katie. So you all have the most amazing evening, and just resonate with the time as an illusion factor, and just concentrate and meditate and pray on that tonight, and see what you come up with in our next episode. It could be tomorrow or it could be Monday. A mad, sad face? Who is that? Happy, sad. Wow. Awesome. I love each and every one of you. Mwah, 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 mwah. You're so awesome and amazing. So we have my special, amazing, yes, yes, yes. Everybody, please stay tuned for Monday evening. My daughter is coming on here. We are going to get her in person. I know I got you all worked up before, but you all are going to get to see her testimony and what she was taught and what she went through in her life. It'll be not that long, but she wants to talk to you all. She wants to reach out to you all. She sends her love. She loves you. This group right here is what kept my daughter going. In her darkest, dreary days, she is a person that could have stayed on the dark side with all of the darkness swirling around her, but she chose to stay in the light and teach others to do the same where she was. So please stay tuned for Monday evening. We will have Jordan in the flesh right here to say hello, and please send her hugs of love. Get on here and encourage her and just let you know that you all love her, because you know why? Because you are amazing. You are awesome. You are beautiful. And you are loved. From me to you, Manaka Vakalevu, for tuning in. And until we meet again, more they.